A very good morning to you. It's Peggy McColl. Welcome back to the Morning Money class. Today's message is called Unchangeable. And why I wanted to share this message with you today is because some people believe that circumstances are unchangeable. Well, in some cases they may be, but in other cases maybe not, even if you have no idea how you're going to change it. But what you must do is focus on the outcomes that you desire. Recently, I had a conversation with a friend of mine who was dating someone, and they're no longer dating that person. But they would love to be in a relationship with that person. They'd love for that relationship to be a happy, committed, loving relationship. And so when I asked her, what is it that you would love? She said she'd love to have a healthy, happy, committed relationship with this individual. So I said, then focus on that. But immediately following my suggestion, she started to declare the reasons why it would never happen. And I said, as long as you focus on that, as long as you focus on what you don't want, you're going to continue to experience what you don't want. And she's like, well, it's just the way he is. And I said, well, people are changeable when they make a decision. And then she said, well, I can't influence how he feels. And I said, well, as long as you believe you can't, you can't. You see, you don't have to know how. So I said to her, I suggested to her, focus on what you want. See it as you would love it to be. Now, you can't force people to do things, but you could certainly visualize outcomes that you desire. If it happens, great. If it doesn't, that's okay too. Maybe something better is coming along for you. Maybe someone better, more suited for you is coming along. But still, focus on being in a happy, loving relationship if that's what you want. And of course, this suggestion applies to anything. It applies to your business. It applies to your career. It applies to your income. It applies to the money in your bank account. You only focus and give energy to the things that you desire. Same thing in business. I work with a lot of business people, a lot of consultants, coaches, authors, entrepreneurs who have a desire to create better results. But they start thinking about why they can't produce better results, or they start looking in reverse. They start looking at what they did or did not manifest or create, or the revenue that they didn't generate. And they think it's unchangeable. So as long as you think it's unchangeable, it will be unchangeable. But everything within the realms of nature, within the opportunity that we have right now, is changeable. Not everything is changeable, though. We can't change certain things, but we can impact how we're feeling always. That is something we always have control over. So what I suggest that you do, and what I suggested that this individual does, is focus only on what you want. Just give all your loving, happy, genuine attention to what you want. And anytime you start thinking about things that are displeasing to you, that don't feel good, just switch over to a more pleasing thought. All right? And that's where you want to give your attention, because what you give your attention on will expand. What you give your attention on will grow. And when you're focusing on things changing the way you'd love for them to change, they will change in a positive way. So that's my message for you today. Of course, have fun with all of this, and I look forward to seeing you in the next Morning Money class.